That was Riding High by the Jogga Boys, and now a word from our sponsors.
Are you tired of spending all your precious time cooking your steak over a charcoal grill? Well, we've got a solution for you. Introducing Steakums, the world's greatest pre-cooked emulsified meat. Made out of great F meat from our local farms in New Hampshire, Steakums are famous for their worldwide image. Ask our customers.
What do I think of Steakums? God, where do I begin? It's chopped and formed emulsified meat product that's comprised of beef trimmings left over after an animal is slaughtered. And then all the cuts, like the primary cuts and the tenderloin and all the stuff that makes it taste good, those are removed completely. And then what you have left over is pressed into a loaf that's sliced, frozen, and packaged. I would not give this to my worst enemy. What the f?
As you can see, Steakums is trusted by our customers fully. As a family company, we can guarantee that at least 40% of our meat will be satisfactory for your taste. The official side effects of Steakums include but are not limited to stomach cancer, dysentery, erectile dysfunction, kidney stones, bloody stools, IBS, loose bowels, Ebola, Crohn's disease, tapeworm, E. coli infection, suicide death. Steakums. It's emulsified.
What's up, buddy?
Hi. It's emulsified.
That was a video project that was made by Bad Internet Guy.
Yeah.
Or college or high school, junior high. I don't know where the fuck he's at in his life.
Junior high. That's
How does it feel to know that we influenced him to that degree?
I fucking love it. I love that somebody appreciates it's emulsified. I don't even, that's such a stupid thing to latch onto, but it's that the fact that somebody appreciates it enough years later to bring it back up. It's great. I fucking love it.
Well, I hope that he has enough decency about him to let us know what kind of grade he got. And I think we deserve half the grade.
I was just gonna say, don't we get like a residual grade? Whatever he gets, we get some.
All right. So what else we got? I don't know if you want to talk about your appearance on We Are Assholes. I finally made it through the episode.
Sure. What'd you think?
That was it.
Oh,
It was a good episode.
oh, all right. Best episode of the show ever.
So that's what they said. You were the best guest ever. I think,
Yeah.
I hope to fucking God they say that to everybody. Well, like
No, just me.
if you are their best guest ever.
I'm a big get, man.
No, but I've been on there. So
Oh, I see where you're going with this now. Oh, no, I'm a big get. All right. And it's one of those things where new is always better. So like you were on there, sure, but that was a while ago. So now the next big one right here.
So I wanted to do the decent thing and go on Twitter and retweet the episode.
Yeah.
And PJ hasn't tweeted anything. I think he's dead. The We Are Assholes Twitter feed doesn't look like anything's happened. So I just retweeted Good Times, Great Movies and called it a day.
That was nice of you. Just giving them a little exposure. That was nice of you.
I went on there to retweet a podcast
Uh-huh.
and I couldn't get it out of my head until I did that. So that was the first one I came across
Why that one? Because his name's Doug?
because that was the first one I came across.
Oh,
I'm trying to mend fences or whatever.
why?
I'm turning over a new leaf. I'm tired of being the asshole. I want you to be the asshole.
All right. Do you think that Good Times, Great Movies or whatever has a network we can join? I don't think that Doug is a fan of me.
I don't think he's a fan of anybody except Carl.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to try something new.
All right.
So there is a podcast. No, there is a show
Uh-huh.
on Dave's Patreon network, Content Kings.
Okay.
And what they do is watch our show
Yes.
and critique us.
Yes.
So I think I'm the asshole that suggested they do this a while back.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I can't watch it.
What? I've never tried, but you know.
It's sometimes they cut pretty deep. They like,
Okay.
I'll jump around in parts where I thought the episode was really good.
Uh-huh.
And they're either just sitting there stone faced or they're talking over us, talking about how stupid we are or how do we have an audience or whatever it is.
Yeah. So
Here's what I thought we could do.
okay.
They're reacting to us right now.
Oh,
I say we react to them reacting to us.
right. Turnaround is fair play or whatever.
So I don't know how this is going to go. I do know how this is going to go. It's going to go horrible.
It's going to go bad.
But periodically through this episode, I figured, whoop, hello. See,
Hello.
that's what's going to happen.
All right.
So periodically through this episode, I figured that we could check in on them, checking in on us.
Perfect. Just to see how we're doing.
Okay. So, I'm going to get pissed off.
Well, yeah, of course.
But what I mean is I'm going to get pissed off because technology.
Right. No, I know. I knew that's what you meant.
And then that I'm going to turn around and lash out at you.
Yes. Duh. It wouldn't be this show if you didn't.
Okay. So what
God,
I'm
why you gotta be
suggesting,
such an asshole? Shut up.
what I am suggesting, because I know they're watching, I can see them out of the corner of my eye,
Uh-huh.
which isn't fucking distracting at all.
Stay with me, buddy.
Okay. So we came to an agreement like 3 months ago when we started recording and it was, we're going to try to have all the chat and all that shit minimized, right?
Uh-huh. Yes.
So I'm sitting here staring directly at you. I have to in order to do this,
Yes.
which is distracting.
Right.
I've got the chat right here, which I can't close. Over on this screen, I've got them watching us.
Uh-huh.
This show is going to be dog shit. Fuck it.
This bit is great already.
Okay. So I am suggesting that we push them to the side for now, move on with our show,
Yes.
and then I'm just going to surprisingly jump in. That way they're not prepared for it because I don't want them to have like some funny shit written. And when they know that we're going to be over there.
Is that what you're worried about?
Yeah, I want to shit on them shitting on us. I don't want to jump over and all of a sudden they're funnier. Fuck that.
Fuck that.
All right. So
Oh, God.
I've got everything pushed over.
Uh-huh.
Now we're going.
All right.
I'll forget all about them and never even reference.
Awesome. So who is their guest? You saw?
Now I got to move everything. You
know, I
motherfucker.
thought if you don't know, you don't know. It's no big deal.
Looks like Dave and a empty living room.
Yep. We're really worried about them writing some funny shit.
Okay. All right. Now, where was I?
Dave in an empty living room critiquing our show.
Dave and the couch
That's
talk shit
quality.
about who's right.
That's quality content right there.
So I want you to be as fucking vicious as possible.
All right.
Like even talk about his Parkinson's, everything. And nothing is off the table.
Is it okay? Fair enough.
Except if it has to do with me. It can only be about him.
Just Dave in the empty living room.
Right.
All right.
Who decorated that piece of shit?
Okay.
So I wanted to do a reminder again about our Dear Flabbies being on a separate feed.
Yeah.
So I think it's only fair that we read a Dear Flabby and answer it here.
Perfect.
The link to the new feed is in the description, so do that. All right.
All right. I pulled up my screen so I can see what's going on here.
It's a long one.
All right.
Dear Flabby, I have a roommate situation. For the past week, my roommate has been sick and I've been taking over the responsibilities. This mostly entitles cleaning the dishes. That's the end of that sentence.
All right.
I do the best I can, but I have to work also. At the end of the day, when I come home from work, I find dishes and clothes everywhere. It is getting too much, but I understand once he recovers, he'll be back to cleaning up after himself. I awoke yesterday morning to find misfired sperm on the toilet seat. He didn't even attempt to clean it up. He just left it there for me as a present. I went up to him and said he must be feeling better now. He stated that he still feels a little down, but he is recovering. I find this as a lame excuse because if you're healthy, you can jack off just fine. If you're sick, you don't want to do anything and you feel like shit. I told him straight up that he needs to clean the house. He complained that he is not feeling well, but will soon. I retorted and said that, who says that? Who says
That's
I
what I was just going to
retorted?
say. I retorted. No, you're retarded.
You sperm licker. I retorted and said that if he is really not feeling well, why did he jack off all over the toilet seat? After all, he has tons of used mucousy tissues. He could have skeeted on those instead. However, he was a greedy bastard that thinks I would take sympathy for him. So who's right? Was my roommate telling the truth about still not feeling good, even though he was jacking off? By the way, we are two guys.
God, can you read that one more time?
Dear Flabby, I have a roommate situation.
Jesus Christ. All right. So the question comes down to is, can you jack off when you're sick?
Yes.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah. I mean, just because you're sick doesn't mean you're not horny. If you're horny, you got to get rid of it.
So I believe there's two kinds of jacking off.
Okay.
There's jacking off because you're horny,
Yes.
and there's jacking off because you want to jack off.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to be horny to jack off.
You start playing with it long enough, it'll get hard. It's cool. You'll get yourself there.
Yeah, okay, so there's jacking off because you're horny, and there's jacking off to get horny.
Yeah. Or I just happen to rub my butthole against something and then, whew, gotta go. Right? I mean,
Yeah, so I think that you could be in the throes of death and still try to rub one out. Just because you're jerking off doesn't mean that you're feeling better.
haven't you ever like felt shitty and then you're like, maybe if I beat off, that'll make me feel better. You know what I mean? Like in my mind, I justify like, maybe if I,
Or like if you lay down, cover up, and it's like you put your head on the pillow. Well, I can't sleep. I might as well jerk off.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, so I think they're both out of line. I think the one guy equating jacking off to feeling better is stupid.
Yeah.
But the other guy coming on a toilet seat and leaving it there is a fucking douchebag.
Maybe it was a power play. Maybe the toilet turned him on.
Asserting dominance.
Yeah, he asserted dominance over the toilet.
No, over his roommate, making him clean up his sperm. Think about it. If me and you are roommates and I leave my sperm somewhere where I know you're going to find it,
Yeah.
there's nothing more dominant than that. I'm leaving my scent.
Especially leaving my scent. Especially if we only have one bathroom. I got a shit and you come all over the toilet seat. Oh, you close the lid and come all over the toilet seat. So if I want to shit, I have to clean up your cum.
Did I ever tell you, or when I say you, I mean on the show, about that roommate that I had that I caught watching me sleep?
No, not that I remember. Jesus Christ.
So this isn't going to get me any fans, okay? Because
All
I
right.
admit I was the asshole in this story, and I've grown a lot as a person.
Have you?
I'm preemptively apologizing to PETA.
Did you kick his dog? What the fuck?
I don't even. Yeah, fuck it. Whatever. This will be what I get attacked for. I promise.
All right.
Okay, so I had lived with this guy. So I'd worked with him for about a year, and we had decided we were going to get an apartment together. And it was going to be a party pad, and it was going to be cool, and there was going to be chicks.
Uh-huh.
So we got the apartment, and then all of a sudden, this motherfucker turned into Martha Stewart. Like, we had to have doilies, and just everything was a little fucking fishy. And of course, now that I'm thinking about it, I haven't thought about this story in a long time.
Uh-huh.
He had katanas and samurai swords that he had hung up in his room. That's the guy that I was.
What a cool guy. He's one of them guys.
Okay. So, I was laying in bed and I woke up in the middle of the night, and like, I can still picture this perfectly. He was leaning in my doorway and he was just sitting there watching me. So my room was dark. He had cracked my door open, and then the light was on behind him. So I could see just the silhouette of this motherfucker sitting there watching me.
Okay.
I woke up and I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
All right.
He's like, I thought I heard a noise, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. So every night after that, I took a piece of yarn and I put it up and I would tape it to the inside of my door and then the inside of the door frame. So if the door cracked open and then in the middle of the night, I could see that the yarn had been whatever,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Sure.
So he was coming in. My door was opening sometime in the middle of the night every night.
What the fuck?
So
So how long did you let that go on for?
I was going to say that coming weekend, he had to go out of town for a couple days. So I had the place to myself. So I had a huge fucking party, like in his clean house. Okay. And I knew that this was the last weekend that him and I were going to be roommates.
Okay.
So like every time I finished a beer, I'd just throw it in the corner. Like I would say there's probably 15 people in this small apartment.
Okay.
So over against the wall in the living room, he had a fish tank. He had his prize fish. And I started taking my beer cans and throwing them in the fish tank.
All right. What kind of fish was it?
I don't
Was
know.
it like an expensive one? Because some of them fish are fucking expensive as shit.
It turns out it doesn't matter at the end of the story.
All right.
It wasn't worth anything when I was done.
Okay.
So as I got drunker, I started putting more and more stuff in the fish tank, including all his leftovers from the fridge.
Oh, God.
I then thought it would be funny, and here's the part where I'm going to get in trouble,
Uh-huh.
to take a pan out of the cupboard,
Uh-huh.
scoop up the fish and put them on the stove and turn the stove on
Okay.
just to watch how fast that they would swim trying to get away from the hot water.
Yeah.
And then I would take them off the stove again.
Jesus Christ, dude.
It was a long time. I told you I'm a different person. I've turned over leaves.
So how many times did you boil that fish before it died?
Maybe 4. I don't know. Is there a statute of limitations on this?
No, you're, I mean, yes, you're all right. It's been what, 6 months? I think the statute of limitation on fish murder is 6 months.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I murdered the fuck out of that fish.
God,
So
what an
anyway,
ass.
of course, the party cleared out. There was a couple cool things that happened in that party. I ended up driving. I committed a felony, but didn't get caught. There's a whole nother story that I should tell, but
But you're not gonna?
I want to save it for another day.
But, oh,
I don't
I
want this
wanna
whole.
hear-
I don't want this whole episode just to be a story about another
wanna hear-
drunken night.
I want to hear about the felony at least.
All right.
Just tell me what the felony was. You don't have to tell the story.
I ran over one of them big blue government mailboxes
All right.
and 2 paper boxes.
And that's a felony?
Yeah, the government mailboxes.
How'd you get caught? Okay, no, you know,
Okay, now,
never
now I
mind.
got to tell the story. Okay.
No, never mind. I don't want. We'll save it for a different day.
Okay, so fast forward, whatever, 6 hours.
Uh-huh.
I'm still drunk, and he comes home.
Uh-huh.
So now he walks in to when he left, it was an immaculate apartment with doilies.
Uh-huh.
And when he comes back, his prize fish are now laid out, and we attempted to fillet them.
Oh, so you tried to cut. Were you gonna eat them?
I did have enough thought, even when I was drunk, to take his samurai swords and katanas and hide them so he couldn't stab me.
How awesome would it have been if you got murdered by a fucking katana? A fucking douchebag with a katana cut your head off. That would have been amazing.
I was fully prepared to be in a fight.
Uh-huh.
And he walked in and he looked around, like started shaking, and he was fucking redhead, so you know he had a temper. He was
Yeah.
anyway. That was supposed to be a joke. He started shaking, went to his room, grabbed some shit, and left. And then I'd never seen him. It was like we got a divorce. You know, I couldn't be there when he was getting his stuff, and
Really? So he didn't even try to fight you?
nope.
He must not have really liked them fish then.
I was kind of a badass.
Is that what it was? I boiled your fish, motherfucker. What are you gonna do?
I was such a petty bitch.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What? So you never found out why he was staring at you? Why he was in your room?
I gave him the opportunity, but he kept trying to do it. I mean, that's what pushed me to my
Did you
extreme.
ever like ask
haven't-
him
Nope.
What?
No, after he went in there and got his shit and left, that was the last time I'd ever talked to him.
You should send him a message like, dude, hey, were you inside me one of those nights? Like, I just need to know, man. No, actually, just tell him your co-host. My co-host needs to know if you were inside me.
Was I tight or not? I need to know.
Right.
I've never told that story on here.
No. You boiled somebody's fish. What an ass. That doesn't really count. You said PETA, but that doesn't really count. Fish aren't animals. Nobody cares about fish.
Okay, what if it was cats?
You boiled his cats alive? No, it's cool. Don't worry about it.
What if it was his little brother?
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. No big deal.
All right. Let's see. We did the Dear Flabby. How did I get on that story?
I don't remember. Was that? Did we finish answering the Dear Flabby? I don't even remember what the fucking question was. Huh. Yeah, I really don't even remember what the fucking question was now. Roommates. The question was about roommates, and the guy jacked off on his roommate's toilet or something. That's what it was. That's right. The guy jacked off on the toilet. The other guy had to clean it up.
Got it.
Yeah. Check and check.
Why don't you stop talking to your pregnant ass wife like that? Tried to have some words with you.
So this is it.
What kind of socks is she wearing?
None.
Well, this is it. This is what we're doing.
Yeah,
Dip
this
shit,
is
dip
them.
shit.
That's cool, man.
See, this
She's
is why I don't
farting
watch
right on
this
her
shit.
feet.
Oh, great. Right on her heels.
So
She
this is
can't get her
them
feet up
watching
that
our
high
show.
right now, but
Yeah.
close to her feet. And her feet smell like fart.
What the
So
fuck
this
is
is it.
going on
I
here?
dig it. What kind of socks is she wearing?
None.
All right. Check in with him again.
What? That's like less organized than we are. How's that even possible? I think they're just copying our style.
Yeah, because we sit there and stare at fucking pictures of blowfish.
I mean, can you see if you
do.
somebody if somebody turned on our show and we had a screen with blowfish on it and us just looking at it, would you be surprised? Would anybody be surprised?
So Anthony and I had an idea. Let's run this by the audience.
All right.
We want to start as many podcasts on Anchor as possible and monetize all of them.
Yes.
We could do a blowfish podcast where it's just you and I talking about blowfish.
Right.
is.
Just pulling up pictures of blowfish and just talking about the pictures. This is a good one. This guy's cute. I think we should. So
How many? I would think that we could make a podcast about anything, and
Uh-huh.
they don't have to hit. You don't have to have success.
Uh-huh.
If we have 1,000 different podcasts
Uh-huh.
and each one gets one download, that's $15, bitch.
Right. I thought there was somebody that was already hip to this game. He was already doing this.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm not making anything up here. I bet he doesn't have the Blowfish podcast
Right.
and the
He will
Giraffe
now.
podcast.
I really think that we should do a 30-second ad read and a 15-second show. Just- Why not?
And drop the ad in 7.5 seconds in.
Yes, in the middle of the show, like mid-sentence.
So do you want to? You had made a comment that you wanted to talk through accepting ads. Now is
Yes.
just as good a time as any.
Goddamn right. So we had talked about starting to accept ads on our show, and you kind of started it with the ad read that we did for, I don't know, that guy on Discord. I can't remember his fucking name.
For changing the oil.
Yeah, for changing people's oil. And I liked that. I like that idea. I like the idea of getting ads from people who listen, who have goods or services that they want other people to enjoy. And, we get paid.
I don't even
we're the middlemen.
I don't even think that they need to have goods or services. If they just want a message that they want to get out,
Really?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck if somebody wants to pay us money to say,
No, I don't want to be that show. Like that seems cringy to me. Like here, just say this and I'll give you $3. I'm not your fucking puppet.
oh, yeah, I didn't look at it that way. I'm okay with it though. Okay, those will be $6.
Yeah, if we're dancing like monkeys, we're doing $6 ads. If you have nothing to sell, it's going to cost you more.
So what I wanted to do when we were talking back and forth was I wanted to set a cap at what is the most that we will accept for an ad, like $3 or $5 or something. I want.
Go ahead.
What?
No, I was going to say. So in my opinion, we would have a sliding scale on how much we like you or like your product from $1 to $5.
Yep,
That's it.
I'm good with that.
and if we charge you $5, it's probably because we don't like you that much. So now everybody knows who we like and we're going to tell everybody how much this ad cost. So you know the products that we believe in and the people that we like. $1. They only paid $1.
Okay, so what is this? This is our call to action.
Yes. But I'm telling you, I only want actual goods and service. I don't want just like, hey, say the N-word, here's $5. I don't want that. I'm talking about legitimate advertisements. Even if it's just like you're doing a bake sale or whatever. I don't care. It has to be a legitimate advertisement though. This is a real thing.
Can somebody pay us to advertise a store they don't own? Like could somebody say, here's $5. Target is having a sale on fitted sheets.
You just thought of another podcast idea. Let's read weekly advertisers. Well, look, Target's got sheets on sale this week.
We shop so you don't have to.
Right. We're geniuses. I don't know. I don't know if that's, I suppose as long as we don't say anything bad about Target or whatever.
Fitted sheets?
Yeah, about fitted sheets. You don't want to.
No. They're a pleasure to fold. I think somebody could pay us to say Target's got a sale on fitted sheets and that there's no implications to us. It's not like we're
not like slandering them or libeling them or whatever we would be doing to them.
Okay. So $5 is the max. And that should ensure that we keep the riffraff in.
Yes.
All
Which is what I want.
Okay.
Send your money over.
Check.
check and check.
Okay, that's all the shit, right?
I think so. Yeah. Looks like
All right.
it.
Let's check in on them. Ready?
Ready.
That makes it just look terrible.
You know what? That is what it is. You got it.
Yeah.
It's the weak
that's all
chin
shit,
combined with the neck fat.
They're
his
making
chin
fun
is
of you. I like it. They said you got a weak chin.
It's a weak ass chin. Holy shit.
Look, some
It's a
people have weak
weak-ass
chins.
chin.
What can you do about it? I'm not complaining. I'm not trying to shit on the guy, but goddamn, dog.
Do
like,
something.
this-
Oh no, it's in the
You
past.
know what?
We didn't
Chin
set
fat.
anything up.
What's
Yeah.
Doug's chin look like?
What's Doug's
Nobody
chin
knows.
look like?
Colin,
I like it.
What? This is
All right.
super
Did
confusing.
you say that there's
Weak
Doug's
chin.
chin lag?
we're still
Some people
we're
have weak
still
chins.
obsessing
What can you do
about.
I'm not complaining.
All right. Fuck.
That was great. It was like a delay, an echo, and more delay
So if you're interested in hearing about
about my weak chin.
I heard them ask, what does Doug's chin look like? And I've got
Yeah.
a fucking chiseled chin.
Rock solid. I kind of forgot. I haven't shaved, clean shaven in fucking years. Forgot how good looking I am.
Okay. Can we move on now?
Mhm.
All right. This was something from Happy Go Becky on Twitter.
Oh boy.
This is my kind of story. We're going to do this true crime style.
All right.
I mean, sound effects. I don't know if there are any, but
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Yeah, there's no quotes or anything, so you're just going to have to provide sound effects.
Okay.
A Wisconsin man who confessed to punching his son to death over a slice of cake pleaded guilty to homicide in the middle of his trial.
Happy birthday. How about that?
Travis Stackhouse, 30 years old, pleaded guilty to second-degree
Stackhouse.
pleaded to second-degree reckless homicide. Hold on. Reckless homicide. Child abuse and child neglect this week in the June 2019 death of his 5-year-old son, Sir Amir Stackhouse.
What? Sir Amir? Why would you name your kid Sir Amir?
Stackhouse.
Sorry. Stay in character.
Yeah, okay. So long story short, we're not doing this because you're not paying attention.
I'm trying. Stackhouse.
Get off my dick, baby. So his son, how old did his 5-year-old son was
5-year-old
eating his
son.
cheesecake.
Uh-huh.
So he punched him in the fucking head and killed him.
Maybe he just didn't know his own strength. Maybe he's one of them big, strong retards. I think he just...
Okay, have you ever punched a kid?
No. No, I have not.
I want you to think about how angry you would have to be to full force punch a 5-year-old in the face.
Jesus Christ. I don't know that I can get that angry. Can you get that angry at a fucking 5-year-old? I don't know.
It depends how good the cheesecake was.
Some fucking good cheesecake. Man.
So there's probably some math in here on like how good is the cheesecake minus how many slices have I already eaten divided by how many slices were totally available.
And how many times you got to figure in how many times this has happened in the past? How much cheesecake has this kid eaten of yours?
Nope, that would be a multiplier.
Okay.
So let's say that you ended up with a 42%. Like that's
Okay.
the strength of punch you're going to hit him with.
All right.
If he's done this 3 other times, so then it's 42% times 3, so then it's 126% strength.
You got to punch him with both hands. So what if you told him last time, and it was like the 5th time last time, hey, you eat my cheesecake again, I'm going to punch you in your face, bitch. What if you said that? Is
I'm
it
gonna
acceptable?
punch you in
then?
your baby head. I'm gonna listen. If you so much as take another bite of that fucking cheesecake, I'm gonna punch you in the soft spot.
Right. Doesn't that make it acceptable? I mean, you gave the kid a fuck. 5 years old, you should understand. Damn, I don't want to be punched. I better not eat this cheesecake.
Oh, see, I should have read the whole story.
Nah.
Prosecutors allege that the Milwaukee dad was upset that his children were eating most of his Father's Day cheesecake
Oh my God. Father's Day cheesecake.
and punched his son and smacked the boy's face with the back of his hand, which contains metal from surgery, according to the newspaper. So he fucking Iron Man his ass.
He got fucking steel plates put into his hand and smashed his kid's face with them.
What is it? Is that Kano from Mortal Kombat? No, Jax with the metal hands.
No, it's Baraka, right?
No, Baraka's got claws. Jax has metal robot arms.
Oh yeah. Jax was the black one, right?
Yeah, and this guy's black.
Jax had metal arms. The black guy had metal arms.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
I think it was like after Mortal Kombat 3 or something, and not.
Oh.
I don't know when you quit paying attention. Whatever, we're getting off topic. So this is like the real life Jax. He had metal hands.
Do you think he had those hands installed on purpose so he could smack his kids around with them? Wow. So you said you should have read the whole story. Does that change it? Does that make it better?
Yeah, I would have liked to know going. I would have liked to know going into it that he had metal hands.
Huh. Does that make it better or worse?
Better or worse for who? The kid?
Yeah. Didn't the kid die?
It sounds like it made it worse.
Well, the kid's dead. I can't imagine it's better or worse.
Do you suppose the kid's better off dead because he doesn't have a dad that will hit him anymore?
Yes. What are the chances this guy gets out of jail, digs his kid up just to punch him one more time?
urinating on his grave. I told you not to eat that fucking
I
cheesecake, you
told
little
you not to
bastard.
Eat that cheesecake.
All right. Cheesecake punch. Check.
Cheesecake punch.
Okay, so you had suggested
Mhm.
that you wanted to try to make this a little more conversational.
Yeah.
So how do we do that?
I don't know. Let's talk about it and figure it out. I don't know. It's this isn't a you problem, but I'm going to say it like it's a you problem. So when we're recording whatever and it's like, all right, well, done talking about that story. Let's see what stories we got to talk about and let's see what articles we got. Like that just in my mind, that just rings as like a cringy thing. You know what I mean? So it's like, I wish we were like better at broadcasting so we could transition. We've tried transition noises. That didn't seem to work.
Okay, so what do we do?
Get better at broadcasting.
No, okay, so we're in the middle of stories right now. We're between stories. No, stop it.
Damn it, I'm going back to old tricks.
We're between stories.
Yes.
How do we go from punching babies in the head to safe prisons?
Just so should we try to tie these stories together? Like, I wonder if this guy's going to be getting out on this safe prison program.
What safe prison program, Anthony?
So they're letting a bunch of prisoners out of prison in California so that the prisons are safer. I didn't read the article. Hold on.
Hold on.
I just read the headline.
I have an idea.
All right.
Okay, you don't have to go through the whole effort of turning around and picking up the phone. You can just say hello.
Hello.
Wait till the fucking phone rings, you dipshit. Ready?
Uh-huh.
Here's my suggestion to make this
Okay.
more conversational.
All right. Hello.
Talk about safe prisons.
Is that better? We're just gonna keep working on transitions until we find one that sticks. Is that what we're doing?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm talking about safe prisons.
Somebody else just called and said they wanted to hear about safe prisons, so let's talk about that. Let's just take calls from the live audience, and they can tell us what to talk about. Safe prisons, huh? All right.
Okay,
California-
so go ahead.
California releasing 63,000 violent felons back on the streets in effort to create safer prisons.
I said, how is it making it more conversational that you read the headline instead of me?
Now we talk about it. Now discuss. If I say discuss after it, would that be better? How about we read the headline and then we say discuss?
All right, we're going to try that for the rest of the episode.
All right.
One of these will stick.
Yep.
Right now, I'm leaning towards the phone calls.
All right. California releasing 63,000
No, don't
violent
read it
felons
again.
back onto the streets in effort to create safer prisons. Discuss.
Okay. Did you read the article?
No.
Okay, so how are we supposed to discuss? Because I didn't read it and you didn't read it. So we're just
Right.
going to discuss the headline?
Yes.
I think
Duh.
it was well written.
I think this is a very well researched article. So when I put this on here, I put it on here before I had the idea of that we should make this more conversational. When I put it on here, I was like, oh, we'll read this on. This is a cool headline. We'll read it on there.
So do we know why who they're choosing to release?
Rapists only. No, I don't know. The goal is to increase incentives for
fuck.
the incarcerated population to practice good behavior and follow the rules.
No. You're
No.
not allowed to read this article.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You said, I'm going to read your fucking message.
All right. Ask me again. Ask me what you asked me.
No, I'm going to read your message that
No,
you sent me.
I want you to ask me what you asked me just a minute ago. Who are they letting out?
Who are they letting out?
The most violent criminals. 63,000 of them.
Are you okay with me reading this text message?
No,
Good.
because I don't remember what it says.
All right. Here's from Anthony.
Is there
I
any
had this
incriminating
idea-
evidence?
I had this idea that maybe instead of just pulling up and reading articles, one of us could just bring up the article we want to talk about, summarize it, and talk about it like an actual conversation. If we need to reference the article, we can. It just makes me cringe a little every time we dive in and say, okay, let's read these stories. And I was just thinking of other ways of doing it. And I responded back that, yeah, I'm on board with that.
That's not what you said.
Okay, I wrote, on the surface, I like the idea. If you think about it, it's kind of what we've been doing the last month or so. I do the stupid.
So this is what we're doing now. We're just gonna read our fucking text messages back and forth.
Well, I wanted to get to a point.
Okay, what's the point?
This is what always happens. You send me a message with these grandiose ideas, and then we get on here, and you haven't even read the fucking article, and you just read the headline.
Hold on, I gotta look up grandiose. What does that mean?
Now you're doing my bit.
That's why I did it. Hello. What a mess. Oh shit. So, violent presence. Oh.
What's that?
She's not picking up the phone when the phone rings. She's just saying hello to the
Right.
mic.
You're mad at you because you didn't pick up the
So,
phone.
Violent presence. Oh.
So is Jerry Banfield live right now? 'Cause I would rather watch that.
No.
See, did you hear what he just said?
Yeah, what's a Jerry Banfield?
All right, so I am officially done with these guys.
All right.
I am not going to jump over to their stream for them to say, is somebody else live?
Who the fuck is Jerry Banfield?
I don't know, but he owes us money for the plug.
Yeah. Parkinson's. I forgot I was supposed to talk about his Parkinson's.
What's the deal with Parkinson's?
What's the deal?
All right, I am minimizing everything and moving on.
All right.
Now we can start the show.
Good. I'm glad.
So how can we discuss this article if neither one of us have read it without reading the article? Discuss.
All right. All right. So, obviously, they're going to release prisoners that are violent back onto the streets in an effort to create safer prisons.
Of those who are set to be released, nearly 20,000 are serving life sentences. Another 10,000 inmates were convicted for serious nonviolent offenses who have served half of their initial sentence. Don't you think there's something wrong with our justice system that somebody can get a life sentence and then get out early?
Yeah, it never made sense to me. Like I always just assumed like, oh, you got life. That means you're going to be in jail until you die. No, that means I'll be out in 10 years. Well, you're 20. That means you'll be out when you're 30. How's that life?
So
It doesn't make sense to me.
if I don't know any better, I think it's either life with the possibility of parole or life without the possibility of parole.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, does it make sense if you get sentenced to life with the possibility of parole, meaning you could be whatever, not converted, rehabilitated,
Yeah.
and then they could find that you won't be a problem to society and they let you out?
Isn't that like the point of prison in the first place, is to rehabilitate people?
So
Or is it?
if you get convicted of life without the possibility of parole,
Mhm.
they don't bother rehabilitating you.
So you're saying they do bother rehabilitating you otherwise?
That's a true statement. Yeah, you can't, if you get life without parole, you can't sign up for all the extracurricular, like kickball and shit.
You can't sign up for kickball. That fucking sucks. Is that true? Is there's shit that you can't do?
Yeah, like you don't get to go in any programs or anything because they're not rehabilitating you. You're just incarcerated.
I think you're just making that up.
No.
All right. So, all right. Well, since you said no, then I believe you, I guess. So, even
But
if you're,
does it make sense to you? Because it kind of does in my head now that I'm talking it through.
Mhm.
That okay, so let's say that let's say you kill a bunch of fish and you get
Okay.
life,
okay,
but life with the possibility of parole. That means if you don't straighten your shit out, you're going to be in there for the rest of your life. If you do
Okay.
straighten your shit out, we're going to let you out in 10 years.
Okay.
Doesn't that make sense?
I mean, so because if you go to prison for killing a bunch of fish and you're in prison for 10 years and that whole 10 years that you're in prison, none of your cellmates have a fish tank. How do they know?
Psychologists.
So do they bring in fish to like tempt you? I mean, how do they know?
Evaluations, dummy.
So you can just lie? No, I love fish now.
Oh, okay. So before anybody gets released from prison, they should have to do a fish test.
if that's what you're in for. Like if you're in
So
for murder
what
and
if you're in
prostitutes,
there what if you're in there for pedophilia?
they got to bring kids and march them through the prison.
What's that over there? A naked baby?
They have a psychologist put his hand on your cock, and then they march kids through.
This is a place of power. I felt a twitch.
Right. If they feel movement, you're in jail. That's it. Every 6 months, bring the kids in.
All right.
It'd be a good learning experience for the kids too, you know?
Without giving away too much information, I think we talked about it, but it's relevant. That a place where we worked when they brought in the high school marching band.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
No.
So it was a celebration for something, but they thought it'd be a good idea to bring a bunch of freshman and sophomore band people in their sexy outfits
In their sexy outfits.
and march them through a machine shop filled with horny old men. It was the creepiest thing like I had ever experienced in my life. Like,
Really?
yeah, because it's all dirty men and they're oogling over it's like, oh yeah, look at that one. It's like, dude, like you know she's not even old enough to fucking drive, you sick fuck.
That's hilarious. I don't think you ever told me that. I can see the owner of that place doing that.
No. It's not that place.
Oh, like the new place.
Yeah.
Wow, that's even worse. Wow.
He's sitting there trying to fucking run machines and shit, and it's like
Did they have a fat kid with a tuba?
Isn't that a prerequisite?
Yes.
And it doesn't
just
matter if they're
Ulysses sweating playing the tuba.
yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't matter what time of year it is, they're always sweating, their pants are falling off their ass, half their uniform is untucked.
Right.
And the fucking drummers always act like they're the coolest ones there.
Oh yeah. So cool. Band geeks are hilarious.
What were we talking about?
California.
How did
violent
we go
felons.
from releasing violent felons to talking about a marching band going through the shop?
I don't know. One of these times we're going to have to trace the conversation.
I've been asking for that since we started the show. I want somebody to do a fucking murder board of our just one episode. This led to this, which led to this.
It's so commonplace now. I just go with it, right? I mean, isn't it just like second nature now? Like we just kind of go with wherever it goes. Like I don't even really think about it. I never even really think about. I mean, until we're there, I never even think about the drive there. How we're getting there.
Yeah, it's not about the journey, it's about the destination.
Right.
No, wait a minute. It's not about the destination, it's about the journey.
No, it's about the destination. We wanted to talk about kids marching through a shop. That was what's on the board here. Kids marching through shop. How do we get there?
Don't worry, I got this.
I think we should try to do that. Put something on the board, but start with something else and see if we can get there.
Like the degrees of Kevin Bacon. Except,
Yes, exactly.
okay, safe prisons. I guess we got that one done.
Right. take care
Okay.
of that shit.
Are there any stories here that you read?
Let's see here. Yes.
Which one?
The one about the pizza. It's labeled bitch. 'Cause it has it was like 4:30 this morning, and I was like, I'll put this on there because I remembered it. I was like,
The
right
one
when I
about
woke up.
pizza, it's labeled bitch.
Right? Because this lady's a bitch. So,
Okay.
there's a lady that sued her work. She was like a receptionist at a car dealership, and she sued them because they ordered lunch on Fridays. They ordered pizza, and they didn't ask her if she wanted pizza, and she won roughly $32,000. She said that it was like they were mean to her and they treated her bad, like they didn't like her, and it was like harassment by not asking her if she wanted lunch when everybody was getting lunch. Like, it's just that you're a bitch. That's it. That's
No,
what it comes down to.
I think I'm okay with her suing and winning.
Why?
Have you ever been left out of an invite? It fucking stings, man. It stings $32,000 worth.
Does that make you feel better? Here's $32,000. You feel better?
Fuck yeah. Like, I'd be eating pizza and cleaning my face with money.
Wiping my face with $5 bills.
Okay, so let's say you work in an office environment.
Yeah.
And everybody in the office has a pizza party,
Uh-huh.
and you're not invited time and time again.
Uh-huh.
You don't feel like that's harassment?
No. Luica had also complained about her working hours and pay. She was just a complaining person.
No,
that
no,
just
no, no,
complained
no.
about her job.
I
And
haven't read
they're
the
like-
article, so I'm not going off facts. I'm asking you a question.
Okay, what was the question?
If everybody at your place of employment, if they came out and invited everybody that works there
Uh-huh.
to a pizza party,
Yeah.
except you,
Yeah.
every Friday,
Yeah.
don't fucking tell me that you wouldn't be in small claims court or whatever.
I'm going to Judge Judy. No, I mean, no, I wouldn't.
Bullshit.
Why do you think that? I mean, why would I care? I don't like
Anthony.
I don't have a job so that I can like, oh, I hope they invite me to Pizza Fridays. Stupid.
I never suggested that that's why you have a job. I'm saying if it happened every Friday, it would get to you. I know you,
no,
and I know that
yeah,
it would. It
okay.
would get to anybody.
Yeah, you're right. It would get to me like the first 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever it is. Like, oh, wow, these people don't like me. But then you fucking get over it like an adult. Like, sometimes people don't like you. Life's hard, I guess.
No, you sue them.
Touche. I was wrong.
So I would be the type of person, like I would hold a grudge. Of course I wouldn't sue anybody. That's fucking retarded. But I would be pissed off if everybody at my work had a party every week and I wasn't invited time and time again. But I also wouldn't go if they invited me.
So then they would invite you. Let's say they invited you every week for 6 weeks straight, and then the 7th week they didn't invite you. Would you be pissed off?
That's happened, and yes, absolutely.
What a douche. What? So you said that's happened? Why would you be mad?
Because they didn't invite me. They invited everybody else.
But they knew you were going to say no.
Maybe I wasn't gonna this time.
7th time's a charm.
It's the way that I'm wired. I want to be invited to things. I don't want to go to things.
Weird. I don't want to be invited to things.
No, I don't believe you.
No, I don't. Because
you know how I know. You know how I know you're full of shit? Because every time that I've gotten invited to go on the official podcast and you haven't, you've held a grudge for 3 weeks.
That's not true at all.
100% true.
That is such bullshit. Oh, it's been like 5 weeks. 3 weeks, my ass.
Okay. The main difference between you and I am open with my insecurities. I talk about them openly. You pretend that you don't have any.
Because I don't.
Right. Moving on.
When have I ever pretended like I don't have insecurities?
Just now.
No, that's not true, because you're mistaking pretending like I don't have insecurities with just like joking, like everybody knew that I was just fucking around, like that's a joke. I mean, it's I said it like so that everybody would realize that it was never mind.
Said what?
You're
What
making
are you
me
talking
insecure. I don't even know. I already forgot what we were talking about anyways. But anyways, hold on. Got another call. Hello.
Talk about Will Smith's daughter.
I didn't know Will Smith had a daughter. Is it Jada Pinkett Smith? Is that his daughter? Hold on. I can't talk to both of you. Hold on.
How do you get so confused? It's just me and you talking.
No, I was talking on the phone. Did you not hear the phone ring?
Fuck.
I'm committed to the bit.
How long have we been doing this show?
Oh, it'll be 5 years in January.
And this is as good as we've gotten.
Yeah. Right. This is the pinnacle. I don't know that it gets any better than this.
Can you believe people give us money?
Yes. We're funny.
We're fucking hysterical.
We're entertaining.
Hold
we're
on
funny.
a second.
We're intelligent.
We have a phone call.
we do intelligent, like highbrow comedy that people really get. You know, you got to be smart to understand where we're coming from.
So this story about Will Smith's daughter, this has been on here for a couple weeks. All right.
Yes.
Okay. It says Will Smith's daughter Willow comes out as polyamorous, but says 2 partners is her limit.
What?
When I
does
put
that
this
mean?
when I put this on here,
Uh-huh.
I thought he only had a son. So I read this. What's his son's name?
Fuck, I don't. I can't remember.
Wilson.
Wilson. Yeah, Wilson. I can't remember.
What the fuck is his son's name? God damn it. Will
Isn't it-
Smith's son. Jaden?
Jaden. There you go.
Okay, it looks like he has 2 sons, Jaden and Trey.
Oh.
Anyway, when I put this story on here, I thought Jaden had transitioned to somebody named Willow. That's why I wanted to talk about it, because I didn't even realize that he had a trans son or trans daughter or whatever. So
Okay.
that's why, again, because I don't fucking read the articles either, I put this on the board
Okay.
thinking that we were going to be making fun of Will Smith having to deal with a trans son.
Transplant. So what does polyamorous mean?
You have more than one partner.
What? This is so fucking stupid.
Okay, so
So-
let's say
so-
me, you, and your wife all move in together.
Okay.
We would be like, there's no secrets. It's like her laying in the middle and me and you on each side smoking a cigarette.
Gross. All right.
That we would be in a polyamorous or whatever the fuck it's called, relationship. Like she has multiple partners. You and I pleasure each other when she's not around. The whole thing.
It's so gay. That's just gay. I don't. If a dude is pleasuring another dude, that's gay.
No, it's polyamorous.
Oh, okay. It's like a fancy way of saying gay.
It's French for gay.
All these different ways of saying gay is just confusing to me.
You're saying polyamorous. I'm hearing homosexual.
Right. Oh my God.
So she was in an interview with, it was her mom and her grandma, where she came out as polyamorous. Whatever. Polyamorous. I think that's how you say it.
Okay.
And her preference is to have a boy and a girl in her relationship.
Okay.
That's it. Now discuss.
So, did you ever watch The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Yes.
So
Love that show.
Me too. It was funny. So don't you think that Will Smith at the time was like just a regular guy? Can you imagine the Will Smith that was in that show having to deal with, oh, my daughter is polyamorous? Like it just blows my mind. Like
If I'm not mistaken, I don't keep up on all this shit, but I seem to remember something about his wife coming out with having a boyfriend, and he was okay with it.
really? So Will Smith's gay too? Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, I seem to remember something about it, but I don't care to lift my elbow up off the table and start typing. So we're just going to assume.
No, yeah, that's cool.
So
Yeah.
what Jada Pinkett Smith is the mom, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Meanwhile, Willow's mom, Jada, told her daughter she was happy with whatever life choices she wants to make. I'm okay with whatever you do, the Matrix 4 star declared. When you were like, hey, this is my get down, I was like, I totally get it. Wanting to set up your life in a way that you can have what it is that you want. I think anything goes as long as your intentions are clear. Can you imagine? Would you raise your kids like that? Like,
That's what
hey,
that's
I
what
understand. This is your get down.
This is your get down. No, I wouldn't. I was just going to ask you the same thing. Would you tell whatever you want to do? Just, yeah, kid, do whatever you want. You know, no, you don't. I respect all your choices or whatever. The first thing you said, what did she say?
This is your get down.
No. Before that, she said, I'm trying to find the part that you were reading, because I can't fucking find it now. Yeah, I don't know. I can't fucking find it. But you said something like, you know, I respect all your life choices or whatever. Like, you're an idiot if you tell your kids I respect all your life. Kids make stupid decisions, and if you're too scared to tell your kids that they're making stupid decisions, you're just a bad parent.
Right, but who are you to decide what is a stupid decision? Like,
I have kids. Once you have kids, you can decide for everybody else.
when your daughter turns 19,
Yes.
and she says, "Hey, pops," 'cause I assume that's what she calls you.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I got to go talk to my old man. That's what she says.
Oh, God.
If she comes to you and says, "I'm going to have a boyfriend and a girlfriend,"
Mhm.
are you going to call her a whore?
I'll probably slap her with my
With
metal
my metal
hand.
hand. Punch her right in the fucking face.
No, I mean, you just say no. No, you're not.
No, you're not.
No, we don't do that here. We don't do that here.
No, seriously, what are you going to say?
I have no idea. I mean, fine, I guess. Okay, I don't know. I would say okay, but I wouldn't say, like, there's a difference between accepting and like condoning.
Encouraging. Okay.
Yeah, encouraging is a good way to put it. Yeah, exactly. You can be accepting and just I don't understand your choices, but okay, I accept it. But what this sounds like is that the mom is like, oh yes, finally I have a daughter that I can, you know, project onto and use to get more fame or whatever. This is going to be in the tabloids. This will get me talked about more. That's what it seems like.
What's the difference between polyamory or amore? That's amore.
Right.
And being a whore.
None.
Oh, okay.
It's all, like I said, it's all gay. Like there's straight and there's gay. Anything that's not straight is gay. Polyamory, gay.
What was the other? There was a quote in here. Here we go. She said at the time, "I love men and women equally, and so I would definitely want one man, one woman. I feel like I could be polyfidelicious, delicious
Polyfell delicious.
with
So
those two
stupid.
people." I'm not okay. What's that word mean? I thought it sounds like a record. Polyfied.
Fiduciary, polyfiduciary.
All right, let's see what this says here. Polyfidelity is the form of non-monogamy and an intimate relationship structure where all members are considered equal partners and agree to restrict sexual activity to only other members of the group. What?
What? So, it's like they just make it's just whatever. Everything is just whatever. It doesn't nothing fucking matters anymore. It's the question is always, is this normal? No. Okay, well then that's what I am. Just anything that's not normal. I don't even care. Just don't call me normal.
You can do this?
No, she can do this. I don't know if you can do this.
Polyfidelity is a form of polyamorous group marriage wherein all members consider each other to be primary partners and agree to be sexual only with other members of this group. This term originated with the Carista Village commune in San Francisco, which practiced polyfidelity from 71 to 91. Also expected all members of the polyfaithful group to be sexual with all other members. That means you're getting laid no matter what you look like within their bounds of sexual orientations. But this aspect of polyfidelity is not always expected today. Polyfaithful relationships are closed in the sense of closed and open marriages. This is so confusing.
Stupid. No, stupid. The word you're looking for is stupid.
In that partners agree to not be sexual outside the current members of the group. New members may be generally added to the group only by unanimous consensus of the existing members.
So I wonder if they set it up like the government. We're like, we're going to send somebody to vote on our behalf.
You want to know what the advantages versus the disadvantages are?
Absolutely, I do.
Okay, the advantage, one commonly cited advantage of this form of polyamory is the ability to fluid bond.
Does that mean two dudes come at the same time on each other? Like they shoot it right at each other?
So, you know, I've talked a lot in my life about shooting my loads in my socks.
Uh-huh.
And then, like, if you let it dry,
Uh-huh.
it's crusty. Like, you have to pull it apart. I'd call that a fluid bond.
Yeah, you've had a fluid bond.
The ability to fluid bond among more than two people while maintaining relative safety regarding STDs, so long as any new members are sufficiently tested before fluid bonding with the group.
Is that a real term? Fluid bonding? I fucking love it. I'm going to ask my wife if she wants to fluid bond tonight. Jesus Christ, these people are fucked.
Many polyamorous achieve similar goals through forming condom commitment or latex barrier circles whose members are fluid bonded only with each other and agree to use appropriate safer sex practices with anybody else without the other restrictions of polyfidelity. Huh.
That is so. Basically, what they're saying is we fuck raw. You fuck them with a condom. Is that what?
Yeah. Fluid
Why don't
bond.
they just say that?
Fluid bond.
you only fluid bond with me.
It looks like fluid bonding is a hyperlink, so we should check that out.
Oh, for sure.
Fluid bonding. Oh, I have to write my own. What's
You read a research paper on it or what?
Yeah. All right. Disadvantages. Some polyamorous amorists desire more flexibility than polyfidelity provides. For example, open relationships do not restrict sexual and emotional bonding in these ways. Some polyamorists also report that it is difficult to find partners who are mutually compatible enough to form committed group marriages.
Huh. It's crazy that like regular marriage has been, stood the test of time.
Oh, the fuck if it has. What?
It hasn't?
No, fuck. There's like 83% of marriages result in divorce. That
Yes.
doesn't stand the test of time.
Yes, it does. People are still getting married. They're not fluid bonding.
People have been
stupid.
people have been fluid bonding a lot longer than they've been getting married.
Yeah, you're probably right about that.
So just because something doesn't fit your description of normal, now they're freaks.
Yes.
Yeah, you're a closed-minded, insecure asshole with no fluid bonding potential.
Yes.
You're not going to be invited into my sex group.
Damn it. What's this all about then? This is
I bet you're just full of shit right now, and your fucking wife's boyfriend's in the living room with her,
well, how does that make me full of shit?
fluid bonding the shit out of her
Yeah,
face.
they're fluid bonding. What's the problem? So it says, and so that's kind of one of the reasons why I actually was interested in poly, because I was introduced to it through kind of a non-sexual lens. In my friend group, I'm the only polyamorous person, and I have the least sex out of all my friends. So it's like literally like I got a new pair of pants. Like that's, you know what I mean? Like it's just a fashion thing. It's just stupid. It's dumb.
Oh, I say, do your get down or whatever.
Do your get down. You're so hip. I say do your get down or whatever.
All right. Oh, I think we're out of time.
Bye. Oh wait, we got a bunch of stuff to do.
All right. So we didn't even talk about it. Are we doing a giveaway? You want to skip it this week?
Yeah, let's skip it this week.
All right. Do some super chats.
Sure. Let me see here. Pull this up. Eric Rye said, emulsify D's nuts. Hilarious. Ah! Ha! Mystical Samurai. Who are you? Where am I? Thanks for the $2. Lady Tigers. Nothing. Luke the Duke. Why read super chats at the end now rather than when they come up? Do you guys like asparagus? My town is having the asparagus festival this weekend.
Let's see if we can find out where Luke the Duke lives.
Do it. No, asparagus is disgusting.
Asparagus festival.
It's especially too disgusting to have a whole fucking festival dedicated to it.
Well, that was pretty easy. Moving on.
Just point it out to everybody. Luke the Duke, are you still drawing? Can you post your drawings in the Discord? That way we can see and appreciate your progress. I've never drawn.
What the fuck are they talking about?
I have no idea. I'm a horrible artist. I've never been able to draw anything in my life. And I've never even tried because I suck at it.
How'd your sculpting go?
It's good. All the stuff is in my back of my closet in a box. It's good. It worked out really well. Luke the Duke, is it gay to spread your cheeks when in a shower and letting the water directly hit your butthole? I think that's similar to a bidet. Are bidets gay? Yes, bidets are gay just because Doug uses one, but in the shower, no. Everything is A-okay in the shower.
I am telling you, I would be okay with doing another run with BioBidet.
Why? You need
Because
2 of them?
I've been using the product ever since they sent that one, and I love it. It is part of my being. Like there is not a more passionate bidet user out there than me. Why would I not want to sell something that I'm passionate about? All right.
I don't know. There's nothing funny about that.
It looks like you're the one that's out of steam this time.
That just caught me off guard.
Well,
you were being sincere and serious.
yeah, if there's anything I'm sincere about, it's fucking water up my butthole.
But I can't get past the I don't have a hot water supply to my toilet. I'm not spraying ice cold water in my shitter. I'm just not.
It's fucking worth it. I'm telling you.
How is it worth it to spray ice cold water on yourself? That doesn't even make any sense.
You know,
to me.
when you get done taking a shit, how you smear shit all over your backside and up your chest and everything. I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, I wipe back to front all the way up. Is that not how you're supposed to do it?
So I since we don't have a promo code, we could use Jody B's promo code.
Yeah, I'm good with that. It's something.
I
don't know. I don't know what it is.
I think it's Po' Boys.
All right.
Like 15% off or something.
Sweet.
Yeah, so do that. I don't know, whatever. Just get a fucking bidet. Anthony, hook your fucking bidet up.
I can't. I still got to send it to what's his name. I was supposed to send it to Tommy. I can't hook it up. What? How kind of asshole move would that be?
I bet
Right
he would
now-
rather. I bet he would rather you hook it up and use it than not send it to him.
No, right now I can just be like, oh, I'm just really lazy. If I hook it up, then I'm a fucking asshole.
All right. Is that everything? Super chats. Then we do shout outs.
Yes. I thought there was something else.
Oh yeah. Mention our after show chat and tell
Oh,
people
yeah.
if they sign up, we will call them.
Yeah, that. I was looking for that. I couldn't find it. I couldn't remember what it was. Yeah, so I always feel like we don't ever even mention that we do an after show chat in Discord for the people Patreon. So if you're interested, if you want to sign up on Patreon, come talk to us after the show on Wednesdays or whatever. And
Oh, it's
If you leave-
fucking. It's a great conversation. Generally gets pretty deep. Nobody talks over each other.
nope.
It's a great time. I can hardly wait to get in there, and I hate to leave.
Yep. So join us for that.
every week,
Right.
time and time again. Soon as we do these, if you act now, you can get in there and talk to us tonight.
Right.
Yay.
Yay.
All right. Shout outs.
All right. Oh, let's see here. Looks like Robbie signed up for the $5 tier. Thank you, Robbie. Brandon, not the bad Brandon. Brandon edited their pledge to $108. Thank you, Brandon.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's Brandon with an E. That's weird. That's not normal, is it? It's not how
So
people
you think he's
spell-
polyamorous?
Yeah, probably. Ian. Looks like Ian signed up for $54. Thank you, Ian.
This person's name is Trixie. Do you think she's hot or do you think she's a he?
Trixie with 3 X's.
Yeah.
It's a he.
Hello.
Yeah. I'm calling you from Los Angeles Valley.
Hello.
Okay. Are you gonna ask something?
Hello.
What the fuck is going on here?
Doug just lost all verbal memory
Are
when
you-
he started talking.
Are you
Hello.
a chick or are you a 12?
I'm fucking 12.
Cool. Thanks.
What
the
in
fuck?
the fuck? Are you okay? What? Did you hang up or did they?
Nope, they did.
That was the fucking weirdest conversation.
I may have brought this up in the past.
Mhm.
Is it possible that we quit doing these fucking phone calls?
I thought we had decided to quit doing them.
What the fuck was that?
That was funny is what it was. Call back.
That made me uncomfortable.
I don't know how to pronounce this. Jamboree. Jamboree edited their pledge to $10. Thank you, Jimmy Jamboree.
Jamsky.
Jamboree. Andre, not American, signed up for the $5 tier. Thank you very much, Andre.
Hello?
Chris.
Yes.
Doug and Anthony, how you doing?
Oh shit. I totally forgot I gave you my number.
Okay.
I'm good. How are you?
We can let you go.
No. It's a good time.
It's a good time.
Okay.
Kind of.
So it was what? 3-4 days ago you put your number in here?
Over the weekend.
So 3 or 4.
But yeah, 3-4 days.
So where do you live at?
Rhode Island.
Cool. Anthony, help me out here, man.
I don't know shit about Rhode Island.
Don't we know somebody?
Hey, this is kind of a bad time.
Did you say it's a bad time? Did he hang up?
Yes.
What the fuck is going on here? This is kind of a bad time. All right, we'll call back.
Okay, what I'm curious about is he said, no, this is fine.
Yeah.
And then something happened. I want to know what happened.
call him back.
I don't want to know that bad.
Call him back and hang up on him. Oh, God.
1, 3, 2. Are you all done?
No, I thought this was one. I'm sorry. Looks like Samitri signed up for the Supercast. Thank you, Samitri. Sorry, moving shit around here.
Fuck me, man.
It's a little confusing.
All right.
When they answer, you start the phone ringing.
That was Car-
I'm sorry, the person you were trying to reach has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet.
All right. That was Carlos. Sorry, Carlos. You're moving over to completed. You have to up your pledge again.
Jerk. The next person that answers, do the phone ring. We'll see if they answer their phone. Looks like Ben signed up at the $5 tier. Thank you, Ben. Fetus Deletus. Thank you, Mr. or Mrs. Fetus Deletus.
All right. So if they answer, you want me to play the sound effect?
Yes.
This is Ollie.
Hello? Anthony, pick up.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, Anthony?
What's going on?
And not much. Watched the show. That's how I knew the joke was gonna happen.
Damn it. Gave it away. Son of a
Try it on the
bitch.
next guy. Try it on the next guy. Beat another guy.
Yeah.
You're the last one for the night, buddy.
All right, try it on next week's guy.
We'll forget about it by then.
Yeah. Whatever.
So what's going on?
How's it going? How's the show going? Oh shit.
Dude, I thought you said you were listening. You know exactly how it's going.
I'm gonna be honest. I was falling asleep.
Oh, fuck.
Don't tell me that.
Everything's going good, Anthony. How's
All
it
right.
going, Doug?
It was fine till you told me our show put you to sleep. Yeah.
You can at least apologize, even if you don't mean it.
So have you listened to last week's bonus episode yet?
Probably forgot. All the episodes usually run together.
I agree.
Fuck. I was trying to transition into how funny the episode was, but that ain't gonna work. All right, bye, Ollie. Thank you.
All right, bye. Man.
Hey, Ollie.
Yeah, I know. Stay safe.
All right, thanks, man.
You just can't get one in there.
All right.
Phoenix. Phoenix signed up for the $5 tier.
I wish I had a fucking cool name like Phoenix.
You can give yourself a cool name like Falcon or Hammer.
I tried that once. It didn't work.
Didn't stick. Jacob up their pledge to $10, and I think he said in Discord that he gave his number, but
Barlow said that he missed his call. Which one was he?
Which one were you? I have no
Ask
idea.
Anthony, ask him which one he was.
Which one were you? Use a super chat. So yeah, I agree.
Barlos, I'm waiting. Answer me. What? I'll call you back if you tell me which one you are in Discord or Patreon.
I think it might have been the Carlos or whatever. Carlos. It's got to be Carlos.
You're suggesting because it rhymes?
Yes.
So he
Call me
did it
back.
again. Call me back, please.
I'm Carlos.
We were talking about you. You didn't. Fuck. All right. I thought we were done. All right. Now watch. We're gonna get on there, and he's gonna be like, "Yeah, I was sleeping. You guys put me to sleep.
Why are you calling me?
I forgot that I gave you my number." All right, Barlos. You're on. All right. Let's try the phone gimmick on him.
All right.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
How did that work?
I can't. Hello?
Yeah. Hello?
Hello?
What's up, Carlos?
Oh, man. What's up, man? Yeah, I waited so long for this. Hell yeah. What's up?
Nothing.
Just recording a podcast.
Nothing. Hell, man. I was on the phone call with my friend, and I was like, who the hell is calling me? And I didn't recognize the number, and as soon as it stopped ringing, I was like, it's fucking Doug. And then I tried calling you back, and it didn't come.
It's fucking Doug.
How old are you?
Yeah, because I was 21.
Where do you live at?
California.
So beautiful LA, yes, sir.
So
I knew it. I
Are
could
you in a
tell just
gang?
by the way you talk.
No, but I am Mexican.
I know. No shit, Carlos.
Yeah.
So
Hey, I don't know if this is true or not. But I might be the only illegal immigrant on your Patreon.
So you're illegal?
Yo.
So does that mean that?
when I was like 5, I got pregnant?
Oh, you're grandfathered in or whatever.
You're grandbabied in.
Yeah, that too.
No, but I was born in Mexico. And my mom told me I was brought here.
By a coyote.
Yeah. In a park.
So
I was like,
does that mean that
something
we're
like down the middle.
accessories to a crime by accepting
Oh.
money from you?
So do you have a job?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm working right now.
So how did you get a job? Did you steal somebody's identity?
I think so. Yeah, this is one place I know that gives you like a couple of socials.
What's he saying? I don't
know.
speak Spanish.
I didn't understand what you said.
I know this one place that you just pay a couple dollars and they give you a social.
So is that what you
course,
did?
Of course, you're just joking, right?
Yeah. I swear to God.
I'm trying to help you out here, buddy.
Over here in LA, there's a lot of places like that.
Anthony,
you got to know someone to get in.
You think that the cops are going to be able to pick up on this and go find a Mexican named Carlos in L.A.?
Yes. I'm sure the FBI listens to this show.
Over here. you guys talk about worse shit. So I don't know why they don't care about a random Mexican guy.
So do you feel the least bit guilty about fucking up somebody's credit?
I'm not fucking up. I'm actually helping their credit.
Okay, can I give you my social security number?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm responsible. I come to work every day.
So, do you work in a place with a bunch of other illegals?
A couple of them.
Aren't you worried about like being raided or whatever and them taking all of you away?
Nah, that doesn't happen no more. That stopped like in the early 2000s.
So do you have like a fake ID?
Yeah.
Okay, so even if you did get raided, you could just show your ID and it would look like you're a citizen, right?
Yeah, I mean, I have a driver's license. It's real. So I just show that.
Does it say like Bradley Smith?
No,
No, it's my real name.
How do you have a real driver's license?
In California, even if you're an illegal immigrant, you can still drive.
Really?
Yeah, Obama gave us that, right?
Obama gave us that.
He gave you phones and driver's licenses.
Yeah.
That is awesome. What do you do?
Oh, I fucking sell propane.
You do what?
Sell propane.
No
Like-
way, really?
At a
Yeah,
campground? Where the fuck do you, or do you like drive a truck around and deliver it?
I'm trying to drive a truck. I'm trying to get my Class A license right now. But right now I'm currently just at a station, and just people with like little barbecue tanks, they come to me and I fill it up and just charge them, and that's it.
That's your job all day long is to fill propane tanks?
Yeah, yeah, it's kind of.
How many propane tanks a day do you fill?
Well, like today, like a Wednesday, not so much. I probably sell like on like 300 to 400 gallons. But like on a Friday or Saturday, Sunday, that's like a couple thousand.
Jesus Christ.
That's fucking nuts.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I live in like where my job now is like an Asian community, so a lot of them cook a lot outside.
Do you go around and beat up Asians usually or no?
Nah, they're really cool. Some of them.
Some of them.
No, they fucking smell. I agree with Doug that the Filipino smell is shit.
So have you thought about trying to get like a citizenship, or is that just not something you're interested in? Or
Oh yeah, I'm planning to marry my girlfriend.
So I know that we have a listener who's not I've talked to him and he's not a citizen, and he's trying to figure out a way to become a citizen. What would you suggest he does? Or could you hook him up with your ID guy?
I mean, yeah, he comes to LA. He's somewhere here. I give him a couple like weeks at my house. Then he gets off to his own.
All right.
Well, if you want to come to LA, I hope you have your propane tank.
Hey, we have a propane guy.
Can you send us a propane tank in the PO box?
Yeah.
I think that's illegal. Oh, if it's empty, I think I could, but if it's filled, I don't think I could.
Yep.
What's it called? Hey, I'm the guy that said it, that I could go clean your fridge. Remember, like a couple months ago,
You're the guy that what?
that wanted to go clean your fridge. Also, Anthony.
You wanted to clean my fridge?
Yeah, and then you guys ended up talking about some fetish. I don't know. Oh, it was like the beginning of the year.
I don't remember that at all. But if you want to clean my
Oh,
fridge,
yeah,
that's
go through my
cool.
messages.
How much?
Yeah, I told you just.
How much would you charge to come clean our fridges?
Just give me gas money, just somewhere to sleep for a couple of days, so at least.
You're not staying here.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're not staying with me. You want me to put you up in a hotel so you can clean my fridge?
I'll sleep in my car. I'll just go clean it and go back home.
Anthony, that would be funny.
To put him up in a hotel to have him clean my fridge?
Yeah, pay for his flight to your house, put him up in a hotel, have him come and clean the fridge, and then he leaves. How fucking funny would that be?
That would be awesome. Oh shit.
All right. Well, thank you, Carlos.
Yeah, man, no problem. Was I the last $1 tier that upgraded to the $5?
Nope.
Oh, okay. I was waiting a long time. But all right. It's cool.
Take care and stay safe.
Thank you, Doug. Thank you, Anthony.
See ya.
All right. Bye.
Okay, bye.